Hi everyone. There seems to be a bit of a communication faux pas. We're going to give it 10 minutes and hope that more people can join us, because I don't think we make quorum at the moment. So apologies for this, and thanks for your patience.
Could I ask how many people we are short, if possible?
Yeah, I think we've got to hit 30 to hit quorum. That's the number that's just come through to me. I mean, I said 12:30 in the video. I'm not sure why I said 12:30 in the video, but the meeting was at 12. We might have just hit 30, to be fair, though. I'll give it a couple minutes. Hi everyone, sorry about that wait. Welcome to Student Council, and of course happy International Women's Day to everyone as well. This is an extraordinary, or an additional as it's officially called, meeting of Student Council on a Monday afternoon, mixing things up a bit of course. And we are meeting today to discuss the no detriment policy, or as it's called in its new really catchy title, Motion from the Student Council to the University on the Comprehensive Measures for Fair and Consistent Assessment in the Context of COVID-19. Just a bit of housekeeping before we start. Remember, this meeting is being streamed live on Facebook or YouTube. I can't remember which one Carolina said. I think it might just be YouTube. It's on YouTube. So that means please don't swear, and please remember that you are streaming live, so don't say anything that you don't wish to be seen publicly. This is an Ulster event, so of course we're operating under the safe space policy. Make sure you raise your hand if you wish to speak, and the chat function is to be used for people whose mics aren't working, or for other procedural things. It's not to be used as an ordinary chat. If you've got any problems, you can get in touch with me or any of the ALSA staff, and we should be able to help you as well. Does anyone have any questions or concerns at this point? You can raise your hand if you do. Nope. Okay, so we move on to that motion, the motion from the Student Council to the University on the comprehensive measures for fair and consistent assessment in the context of COVID-19. And we'll go to Andre, first of all.
Hello, so my name is Andre Kucherak. I'm the Vice President for Education, and I have proposed this policy. So we're basically here to discuss the essentially revised motion. I've read it over the weekend, and I haven't really seen any sort of major changes to what it actually does. There were quite significant changes of wording to have clarity on basically any situation possible, so that nothing that we wouldn't think of would not arise under this policy. So hopefully the wording does reflect that. So if there is, I'm not going to go over the whole thing because it's basically nearly the same as last time. But if there are any questions or any clarification points, then please raise them now. And I would just want to say that most of the things that were brought up during the council and in a discussion between myself and student and my committee were actually addressed within the wording of that policy. So most of those things have been addressed. So if yours hasn't been, then let me know and I can always bring that up.
Okay, so any questions for Andre or anyone wish to speak against the motion? Raise your hand. No one appears to have raised their hand. Does that mean we can move to a vote on this?
If nobody has any comments, then I'm happy.
You're happy? Okay. Last chance for anyone to raise their hand. Okay. As always, the voting link has been posted in the chat by Ellie as well. So let us know if you've got any issues with that. And you can vote there. So we're voting on this new no detriment policy motion, or as it should be called, comprehensive measures for fair and consistent assessment in the context of COVID-19. Okay, I think there should be a link somewhere. Don't worry, the card that's on the chat that might not work for people, and the link, the link is just coming.
So just one more thing to mention. So we're currently working on gathering sort of feedback and surveying students on some of the issues that staff senators have brought during the Senate meeting. So after we finish with the vote, to not mess up with the links and everything, Janet, our psychology convener, will post a link into the chat with the survey. So if you want to share it with others, please do so. And we'll start sharing it soon within our channels as well in the upcoming days. So any responses from students will be welcome, and we'll share those with the University Senate as well.
Okay, yeah. So if you're trying to vote with the box, it is of some sort of reoccurring error that some students can vote in the box and some can't. We know you're getting an error message. Ellie is getting a link in the chat. Your vote will still be counted. And you may still be charged.
Hey, the link should now be in the chat. Sorry about that. It took me a second to find it.
That's okay. So like I said, you can't vote twice. If you voted on the card, that's it. It doesn't count if you click on the link. Okay, I see a few people are just joining us. The link has been posted in the chat, and we'll give you a couple more minutes to vote, although it does seem pretty overwhelming. Since there's a lot of people joining, I'm going to give it till 1:15 because that just seems like the fair thing to do. It's only 1 minute and 40 seconds. Yeah, so if you've just joined, Ellie, you'll have to post the link in, or I can do that actually. Post a link in the chat again, just because people, when they join, they can't see the chat. Sorry about that. Yeah, Robbie.
Just a quick question. I need to head off. If I voted and I leave, does the vote still count? Or do I need to stay for quorum?
I think we're well over quorum.
As quorum's met and you've already voted, I would say that it's absolutely fine. Obviously, we're not in normal circumstances, so I would say that as long as you voted and we still hold quorum, so it's fine.
Grand, thanks. See you later.
No problem.
Thanks, Robbie. Camillo?
Hi everyone, Camilo, I'm part of the Behring room. I was just checking the video uploaded on Instagram in AUSA, on Instagram from AUSA,
Yeah.
And it said this meeting was at 12:30.
Yeah,
So-
that's my fault. Apologies for that. I misread something somewhere and then did the video.
But I'm concerned some people will just come to this meeting in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I will. Obviously, I apologise for that mistake. It is completely my fault. And if anyone does have any concerns that they've missed anything, then just to get in touch with me, and we'll try and figure that out from that point. I generally don't know why I said 12:30. So when the meeting was scheduled as 12, and always was 12, it was just a slip of the tongue. And sorry about that. But yeah. So if we got the result up.
Matthew, you've been muted.
Okay, there we are. That vote was... I thought we'd fix this problem. It's because I'm not on the... There we are. This is going to be a battle. Anyway. 49-1, that vote passes. There we are. I'll shorten it down. Can't do it any quicker. But just to be clear, that motion passes. That's... And one abstention. I keep getting muted. But that passes. Is David there? I presume it's not David doing it. I'd hope it's not David doing it. Or else that amounts to some sort of coup. Can I ask... Andre, have you got anything else to say? You mentioned earlier you wanted to mention something after the vote.
Yeah, so Jan had already posted it into the chat, so if anybody would want to share that survey with their friends and fill it out, it would be great help to getting us, information for the senators so that we can use those in our meeting next week. to make sure this actually passes.
Okay, Brill, thanks. And else anyone wants to point out? No. Yes, Camillo.
Yeah. After attending the last Senate meeting, and after chatting with some fellow students, like we were a bit concerned about the language used by especially by the staff, in terms of there's always this discourse about like we are all equally affected by this and we are all in this together, and I think it is not the right way to address this, as we are, we have a very complex policy to try to
Okay, did we... Oh, we've lost something there.
Yeah, I've been silenced, but no, I'm mostly saying that if there's a way to set that kind of like let the uni know that for some students that language is not actually being helpful, it's kind of like silencing some of the different problems and experience that we have. For example, some of the staff saying this, they probably are in a better housing conditions, they have better wages, they are not affected like many of us, maybe. So I think that's something it's not only in a personal level, but it's something I've heard other students complaining about. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, and sorry about the muting. Just to repeat again. It's just annoying when people...
Because it's easier to mute people than to debate.
I mean, the longer people keep... I mean, we fixed this for last time, but... Well, basically, we did disable the mute function for last time, but that's just not happened this time. We do need a Jackie Weaver. I agree we need a Jackie Weaver, and whoever is muting the meeting definitely does not have the authority here. And we just forgot to disable.
So just to say, Camilo, we can pick this up offline if you want to, and I can feed your comments back to the clerk and George, who is the chair.
Yeah, I'll really appreciate that. Thank you.
I'm trying. Right, I mean, we don't want to... This is just silly. Does anyone else have anything else they'd wish to say? Put your hand up. Nope. Ellie, was that you wanting to come in?
No, I was just going to say, actually, I'm like literally at the end of just the meeting problem.
Oh, perfect. There we go. Okay, well, you can all listen to me now drone on for 30 minutes, uninterrupted, if you wish. If not, that is the end of Student Council. Thanks, Ellie, for fixing that. And if anyone has any questions or queries, get in touch with me at sa.chair@abdn.ac.uk. Sorry again for the problems that we had with this meeting. Make sure you tune in on Wednesday at 3 p.m. For the Sabbatical Officer Q&A, which is going to be streamed live on AUSA's social media channels as well. If you've got any questions that you want to submit for that, again, get in touch with me at sa.chair@abdn.ac.uk. And we can ask your questions to people that are running to be your candidates or to be your next President and Vice President of the Students' Association. Enjoy the rest of your Monday and International Women's Day, and we will see you soon. Thank you very much. Thanks. Sorry, I was cheers. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.